Hello everyone, this is group number 5 and we are here to present our project on motion analysis of leisurely walking. So what is leisurely walking? Walking or strolling in an unhurried way is leisurely walking. To understand the motion of leisurely walking, we must have a brief knowledge of a gait cycle. A gait cycle is the time period or sequence of events or movements during locomotion in which one foot contacts the ground to when the same foot again contacts the ground and involves forward propulsion of the center of gravity. So, why is the study of gait cycle important? So, the study of gait cycle is important so that the characteristics of a normal gait can be known, and in case of any deviations, the deviations can be interpreted and dealt with. So these are the phases of the gait cycle. It starts from weight acceptance and double support to single limb support to again double support and then single limb support. So the gait cycle can be divided into two phases: the stance phase when the feet is on the ground and the swing phase when the feet is in the air. To analyze the motion, we made a video. Uh, the venue was LBS Hall of Residence. The resolution of the video made was 4K. The number of cameras used was 1. Here is the video. So after making the video, we separated the frames using the VLC media player, and after separating the frames we obtained the coordinates of gate markers in different frames using Adobe Photoshop. Here is the screenshot of various frames obtained from the video. So after getting the frames, we used Adobe Photoshop for highlighting the gate markers in the extracted frames, and the coordinates of gate markers were noted. The markers on the front side was colored red and the markers on the hind side were colored blue. So we used 8 types of markers, one on the shoulder, one on the elbow, wrist, hip, knee, ankle, heel and toe. After marking the frames, we used those frames to create a GIF file to simulate the movement. We again used the coordinates obtained from Photoshop to generate a simulation from Python code. So here is the basic simulation of the trajectory using the GIF files obtained from the frames. So this is the trajectory without you removing the background with the gate markers applied. And this is the trajectory after removing the background, obtaining the coordinates, we gate markers which were connected by such input to the Python program, and we got a simulation of the movements of the front side of the body. So after simulating the movements, we calculated the foot pressure. To calculate the foot pressure, we had to determine the foot area by tracing the foot and dividing it into squares to calculate the area. The approximate area of the food was calculated to be 0.018 square meter. The weight of the person was 54 kgs. So the food pressure calculated was 29.43 kilopascal. So after calculating the food pressure, we approximated the average speed of leisurely walking by assuming the movements of leg to be the similar to a natural pendulum, which makes oscillations about the hip joints. So we calculated the angle between two legs to be 42 degrees. So angle from the axis of a single leg was calculated to be 21 degrees. Distance of center of mass of legs and hip joints from the hip joints were assumed to be zero point 0.4 of the length of the leg. The length of the leg was calculated to be 0.72 meters. So the average speed of walking was calculated hence to be 3.42 km per hour. Thank you.